Hey, welcome back to CCLP5. This time we face level 147, Lounge Act. Now this is quite a famous level, quite a well-known level, so I haven't played it, but I saw solutions of this like 8 years ago, so this isn't totally blind, but with that said, I don't think I really remember any of the details. The one thing I do know is that this is a partial posting themed level, and the idea basically is that we're going to partial post to the left like for 10 different teleports in order to get to the exit. But let's look around and see what this level has in store for us. So there's this block here that we could use. This fireball could go into the bomb, or it could bounce off here. Yeah, but that fireball isn't going to help us make progress, I think. Oh, what's up here? We're going to need suction boots. So in that case, let's just partial post one teleport over. Okay. There's a trap under this block. Since are connected in reading order, all blue walls are fake. Okay, well I don't see any buttons. Okay, so this is connected to that, that's clear. I don't know what's connected to that. But we have a red key now. Which, what does that let us do? It lets us, I don't know, can we partial post once further? We can. So if I set up a block here, I should be able to still use all these blocks later in the level. Ah yeah, this connects here, so I can actually go to this resist wall quite easily. And I'm going to assume I get the L key. So let's push this block. Where do we want to push it? Oh, it's not so simple. I thought I could just push it a bit further. Let's see, what do we do with this fireball? We could also push a block here, but it doesn't do much. Oh, there's another red door. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's probably where I'm supposed to use that. Okay, let's pick this up and... so this trap is likely what's connected to this block. I'm going to see if I can push this. I'm going to push it out to the right. Yes. Okay. Now we can... Well, how much does that actually help us? We still can't partial post any further. Yeah, and we can't use this block. But we could get something off this trap. Or we could use this resist wall. I mean, this surely only exists to push the block upwards. Which, why would you want to do that? Well, you'd want to do that in case you want to get something stuck here, and this might be the time to use a fireball. So we could get that fireball on this trap and partial post once further. Yep, this is all making sense. So what's its current path? So it'll currently go here, and then we just have to hit the toggle button twice and it'll go here and down here. Here, and let's say we pick up these two chips. No, wait, we need to... No, this doesn't work. Okay, something else I haven't really tried is going up here. So do we have the blocks to actually partial post upwards? We do, we have 2 blocks. Okay, let's try doing that. So I'm gonna push... I need to push this up first. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So what's the timing here? Is it like this? It is like that. Okay, so I'll take a mental note. That's how you time that. Teeth. Okay, let's take that guy with us. Yeah, this is the only time we get to enter this room, so I'm definitely going to assume that we want this guy to chase us. Wait, how do we... Oh, well, we can just go to the right side. Okay, so that thief should be... Yeah, it's around here now. And where could we take it? So we could We could partial post once further to the left now. Oh, and this would also take us somewhere new now. Because previously we stepped on a recessed wall, that's not the right timing. No. Okay, let's wait a bit and then... Okay, so I've got to figure out the timing, as you can tell. Okay, so as I said, I want to see what's through here. Oh, that's interesting. So, we ever get fire boots, or we want to guide a fireball up here? There is a thief here, which kind of suggests that fire boots are a part of this level, or some boots are part of this level, or maybe it's just there for partial posting reasons. Okay, so let's partial post further to left. We have a thief, which we can get stuck on a trap now, so we can go further now if we feel like it. Yeah, so... And now we can get the thief stuck here. And in fact, we have this, we can open this too, so maybe we can even get the fireball there. Not sure, but it looked like we want to get the fireball somewhere else, actually. So I'm going to assume the thief goes over there. Or in fact, we could release it at any point. Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, not so easy to get the thief there. Yeah, maybe I need to open the yellow door now. Okay, now I can just step through here and coax that guy here. Except, if I ever want to use that thief again, do I have time to do this? No. I wanted to have the opportunity to release it again, but now that it's facing upwards, if I hit the trap button, it's not going to be released because thief can't walk on hints. Okay, so in the future, I'm going to try to... actually, it's not so easy to get the thief facing to the left or the right. Not sure. Okay, but we have this block still, so we can go a little bit further. So this is new. Okay, so this just takes us back to the fireball room. We have a block here, which I can just push here. And other than that, I don't see much here. So these recessed walls look like I'm pushing a block through here. I don't see why I'd fill that in. So I could push this block down and probably into some other parts of the level. Yeah, I think I can bring this block along with this. Is there any way to get to the left side here? I still haven't figured out what to do with this fireball. We could pick up the blue key whenever we feel like it. And now we could do that with either a fireball or with a block. But there's no way to go further to the left here, is there? No. Maybe I'm already meant to partial post further. Oh, hold on, this trap might be closed. So can we get a monster here? Doesn't seem like it would be easy to do. Unless it came from this path. Yeah. You know what? Maybe these recessed walls are here because we want to set up a block here. That would kind of make sense. Okay, but I'm not seeing what to do now. Yeah. So even if I do have one more block, I don't think we can partial post any further to the left now. We could maybe go a bit further up. Yeah, actually I'm not sure if we are trying to partial post really far upwards. With 2 blocks we can only partial post up once. I don't see how that would help us. Oh, there's another blue door here. Oh, in fact, okay, so we can get this blue key. Yeah, well, why not? Let's just go ahead and get that. So the thing is, it kind of looks like this fireball has more of a purpose than being used for the bomb. This block also looks like it wants to stay up here for reasons I already mentioned. Although, is there the possibility to push a block here from the left? Kind of hard to see. Yeah, okay, actually we can push another block here from the left. So I see no reason why I'd care about preserving this block being in this room. Let's push it out and get the blue key. Which I guess we do like this. Okay, and I still haven't checked this room out, so... Oh, there's a fireball. How do I deflect it is a question. I could set up a block here and then have it going, see, then it would eventually fall back. I'm just wondering, like, obviously if I push a block here, the fireball will get out, but can I get the fireball out without wasting a block? I feel like this is set up in a room where the answer is probably yes, but how would we do that? And what would you use a fireball for? Well, if we had a fireball, then we could partial post once more to the left, assuming we can push a block further in, which I think we can. Yeah, that fireball would just bounce directly into that trap, so I definitely looks like I want to partial post right now, or that I want to use a fireball. Though that said, oh yeah, we could just use this block, can't we? Because the fireball will end up just bouncing around here or something. I'm not sure, but it feels like I can use this block and then I'll have to think about how exactly we get the fireball to partial post once further, but it like bounces here and then comes back. That's not an issue. It'll go up here eventually and partial post to another room where it hits a clone button and then comes back. I think that's fine. And eventually bounces around here. Yeah, I think all that is fine and we can just use this block in order to get the fireball out. But how to do that? Let me just like go over here and get a better view. So how do we get a block into this column? Well, one way is obviously pushing a block here, but I don't want to do that. The other way is to have the fireball go this way, and then we push a block here. And then we could still recover the block afterwards. So that feels possible. For starters, I'm going to push this here. That should do it. Let's wait one more cycle and make sure we do this right. Okay, now we push our block back up here, and that'll deflect the fireball, which is just going to be bouncing around somewhere happily in this room now. Yep, we heard that it cloned a block, as expected. Now we kind of wanted to go to the right, but after setting up a block in here already. So I think we can do that just like this. I hit that too late. This should work. Okay, and the end result is... Wait, why did I think the fireball would go there? Well, that wasn't very smart. Okay. Well... I have no idea where that fireball is now. I have no idea where that fireball went off to. But okay, that's good to know. So if we ever get this blue key, that allows us to use one more fireball. I'm not sure if I can go any further here. So I probably got some stuff wrong earlier. Can I even partial post upwards anymore? Or am I just completely out of blocks right now? Oh, that's interesting. So I can't really get this block out of this room. What I can do is push this block upwards, trade monsters, and then push it back downwards. Maybe that's the purpose of that. Okay, but I don't think there's anything more I can do on this attempt, so let's restart and try to do things differently. Oh, I just figured out how to get the teeth into this trap while facing left. I just need to make a run for it. Yes. Okay, and that means we can actually get this teeth out if we ever feel like it and reuse it somewhere else. Which is one more piece of partial posting fuel. Cool. Not sure how exactly I'm going to use that, but it's good to know that that's an option. Okay, now what do we want to do differently? I've basically made it to the same point. So I'm still like fully on board with the idea that it's probably this block that's going into this bomb. Because, I mean, just by the temperament of this level, this isn't the kind of level where the fireball goes into the bomb. This feels like the kind of level where you have to find some way to use a fireball for something cleverer than that. Okay, so we have like 2 fireballs available to us. Let's assume that one block is going into the bomb here. What else can we do? We could always trade this T for a fireball if we feel like it. We can't go to the left. Oh, and we can... maybe now we partial post upwards again, because we saw that fireball clone something when we moved up there. Yeah, let's try partial posting upwards again. But how do we partial post upwards? I think in order to partial post upwards, I actually need to use this block. Not in the bomb here, but for something else. Because we only have 2 blocks available, and... oh yeah, we need 2 in order to partial post upwards. We can't get a monster here, it's encased in gravel. Okay. Well, let's try going upwards. We can use this block. Just push it. Oh, can we push it down? If we push it down here, can we still do anything else with it? We can if we use this recessed wall. But then that's gonna be the only time we can use the recessed wall. But let's just try it. So as I said, I really think we're gonna be partially posting upwards right now. Okay, right now I just want to get a better view of what's up there again. That's too late. It should work. Yeah, there's just this thing, which clones something. I'm not really sure what that leads to, but I can see actually here that if I were to partial post once more to the left, I'd get a green key. Okay, maybe going up here doesn't actually accomplish all that much. Oh yeah, I forgot to pay attention to these blocks. Come on. Is there anything else I get from over here? The problem is we have these 2 red buttons and I have absolutely no idea what they do. Okay, for now let's just get a fireball the way we did previously and try to get it up here, but then maybe after doing that we partial post upwards and try to find something to do there. So that fireball will hit the red button, whatever that is, and then after that we try to partial post to the left again. Let's get this guy out while we're at it. Okay, so what would partial posting to left do? It would... okay, so we would kind of skip this. The fireball would skip this one and it would go even higher, and it would even skip this portal. Okay, it would go way over to somewhere else in the stage that I don't recognize. Oh, hold on, there's this thing here. Oh, the fireball can loop around here. Oh. No, this is the next teleport, not the one up here. This is actually the next teleport. Okay. And we can guide a fireball into this bomb. So that was probably the explosion we heard earlier. Okay, so we can easily get a fireball to go up through here. How does that help us beat the level? Oh, we got the fireball. Okay. We are trying to get a fireball into this trap without wasting any blocks, hopefully. So, yeah, kind of an issue is I think I need like 2 blocks in this room. let's say I set up a block here and a block here just to avoid blowing up this bomb and just to avoid using a block into this water tile. Is there a way we could get the fireball then into this trap? So I have a block here and a block here. Fireball would then be bouncing around like this again and again. Okay, then we have plenty of time to get a block in position here and get the fireball into this trap. Okay, yeah, this all makes a lot of sense. So I guess the first order of business is getting one of these fireballs. Which fireball is it? So in order to get access to the fireball in the top right room, we had to use the blue key, right? Which involved wasting a block on this bomb. But if we want to use this fireball, I'm seeing more issues because this fireball can only go to the left here. Is there a chance we actually want to get the teeth in that trap? Let me see. So is there a chance we're actually trying to get the teeth over there? What if we partial posted the teeth to the left? It would go up here. We could easily... that would explain why there's floor here. Okay, that fits with the level design so much better. But then the teeth goes into this bomb. So we still need to block here just to stop the teeth going into that bomb. Then, yeah, we could very easily get a teeth into here. So maybe it's the teeth that goes there. Okay, yeah, this is making sense. So we release this fireball from the trap. It replaces this teeth, and this teeth gets partial posted way to the left and eventually comes around to this trap. Okay, I see what I want to accomplish here. But how do we do that? Can I start by releasing this teeth? Okay, what we have to be careful of is we don't want the teeth to just we don't want to just open the trap and then have the teeth immediately go to the left for the trap and then it's kind of stuck here. But I don't see a way to avoid that. Okay, in that case, maybe what I described isn't possible and we have to direct the fireball. Okay, you know what? Maybe getting the teeth in this trap in the first place was already wrong. Maybe the fireball needs to go in this trap and then we partial post the teeth over to the left into this area. Yeah, so maybe this teeth was never supposed to end up in this trap. Because the issue with the teeth being here now is I can never swap it for a fireball. So just to demonstrate, if I hit this button, the teeth is going to turn around and face the left, face the right. There's nothing I can do about that. If I made it face upwards, I wouldn't be able to get anywhere because of this hint. Yeah. Okay. Although, actually in MS you have more options. But I'm going to assume the fireball is supposed to go into this trap. Let's start again. Okay, so we just got the yellow key, and as I said, yeah, previously I was always getting the teeth into this room, but maybe that's wrong. Maybe what I want to do is get the fireball into here. So we need to set up a block here. And in fact, this trap can stay open, but it's not a very relevant point. I just need one more block, basically. One more block which I can push along here. And we have 2 blocks available, so it's not so tricky. Just use this guy. Okay, this teeth is going to be a nuisance. Let's see, can I use the toggle button to keep it under control? Yeah, okay, that explains why these things are here. Okay, so let's set up a block here. So now the fireball will go in there, and I already solved how to do this mentally quite a while ago. The first attempt even. So first we just set it up here. And we're gonna have to hit the toggle button once or twice very quickly. So I think now it's actually the right time. I think I had the right idea, or just timed it wrong. I just need to hit it once in order to get it into here, and then once more so that I can pass here. So like this, yeah. Okay, so that guy's now trapped over there. Yeah. Now let's partial post over to the left. And yeah, the difference is now I've used the fireball instead of the teeth, and this teeth is still here. So we can use them whenever we want. Yeah, we want to go once more to the left. Okay, now already, so now we're in this room, where I think we want to set up a block over here, which we can do, and then we want to partial pulse the teeth into this room. Yeah, so let's do it like this. And now if the teeth goes to the left through this teleport, it will eventually end up there, through that teleport that we could see earlier. How do you do this? I guess like this. Don't think we're in a race or anything. So that teeth is now, yeah, it's over here. So that teleport. And now we're just going to guide it into this trap. Cool. And now we can partial post once more to the left, which will bring us over here, presumably. Unless it's some other gravel covered teleport. Oh, not like this. Oh, and now I guess we have to take this recessed wall. That's fine though. Okay, that is one more. Yes, okay, and we're over here to a totally new area. I'm gonna assume this block. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. There's a tank cloner for some reason. Oh, these tanks are... Okay, that seems like something to do later in the level. Okay, we can go through there, but I don't see why we'd do that. What do we have here? So we have enough blocks to solve this outright. Let's see, if we had 2 blocks, we could get this block out. And then I feel like okay, we can get suction boots pretty easily here. Oh, and suction boots allow us to get the red key, which might allow us to do more stuff. Okay, how many blocks do we have? So we easily have this block. And we have this fireball. No, we don't have this fireball yet. Not until we blow up this bomb. So we don't have the fireball. So all I have is this block. I can get suction boots. That's nice. Let's just get them. And using these, let's see, I think the only thing I can really do with these is get the red key. Oh, but that even gives us one more block. Okay. This red key might be used here. So that basically allows us to skip one partial post. We don't need to push a block here if we want to partial post. If we start from there. Okay, so I have the option to trade this red key for a fireball. Right, so I could trade this block for the fireball, sorry. I could push this block over to the left and get the blue key and then push the other block and get the fireball out. So we could get a fireball now. Maybe having a fireball is more helpful because it can easily hit 2 of these. Although we have 2 blocks, so it would also make sense for... You know what, maybe the fireball is more useful because the fireball immediately goes up here and like hits this button. No, we can use both these blocks. Okay, so let's use these 2 blocks to get a 3rd block. Let's see, if I do this, can I easily get this one out? I think I can. Okay, and we're partial posting here, presumably, which requires 3 blocks. I don't see how a monster could help us with this partial post. Okay, so let's take our 2nd block, which we've left in this room. And also get this one over. Not too sure why there's this trap over here. Just for looks, maybe? Okay. And if I push this, yeah, I can still. What do I do now? Now that I've pushed this, guess this works out. I can push this block to the right, and okay. Am I sure that I want to use all these blocks to partial post once more to the left? I mean, as I said, I just don't see how a monster is going to help us partial post to the left, unless we clone so many fireballs or so many tanks that there's a tank here in the end, which, you know, might also be the right solution, because we already saw a tank cloner over here if we go up once more. So actually it is totally possible to clone 100 tanks. Oh well, that's not right. That's a big problem. That's a big problem. Oh, that's a huge problem. I really can't do anything anymore. So, okay, it's either we use 3 blocks to partial post to the left, or we use 2 blocks plus a tank. Let's try the 3 blocks approach, and then if it's wrong, we know what to do differently. Okay, let's do this again. So let's just push these blocks upwards. Now can I avoid these 2 recessed walls? Don't think it's possible. And I also don't think it matters in which order I use them. Okay, there's the first block. There's the second block. And now we have the partial post set up, so we can go 1 teleport further. Except I need to go through this door. Okay. Oh, we're over here. So it looks like we want to get another monster in here. And this might be a good time to free the fireball. Let's see, where does this lead? So this is where the fireball... So in the previous attempt we got the fireball up through this teleport. And what we actually heard there was, we heard 1 button, then 2nd button, and then a bomb blowing up. So I'm pretty much certain that this connects to this thing and not to any of the other cloners nearby. And again, this is just confirming the fact that we want to deal with the fireball next. So let's use this block in order to get the blue key. Yeah, and then we'll use the 2nd block as well as the blue key in order to get the fireball out. So basically we are pushing this into this bomb now. Okay, and we already know how to get this fireball. Let's just check. I don't have to do any more setup in this room, do I? This fireball is gonna... yeah, okay. So the way I did this was I pushed the block here, I followed the fireball, and then I have to push this block down and then back up again. Oh no, I don't think that's a problem. Yeah, it's not a problem. Okay, we just push this here, hitting the fireball. We should hear the buttons being hit soon. Yes, okay. Now what? I guess we want to bring this fireball to the right into that trap we saw. Yeah, so let's push this block here. So this kind of clogs up that teleport. Now we hit this button and this guy ends up on the trap. Yes, exactly. And I think in order for me to go any further... Oh, actually, simply using this block again isn't going to be enough because, well, we need to partial post through here. So, oh yeah, but I got 1 more block. Yeah, I have this block now. Okay, well, let's just use this one right away. That way we don't have to step on any thieves. Okay, next challenge. Okay, so I see how I partial post here. So I get the fireballs stuck here, and I can partial post past that, but I don't want to do that immediately, presumably. Okay, I think I have to get this green key. Okay, so this hooks up back down here. Okay, and there was a tank cloner here. Yeah. So I think what we want to do next probably is... I mean, I'm assuming this connects to the... Oh, what did I just do? That's fine, that's fine. I just push this back. Oh, in fact, we don't need to do any partial posting to get back to where I just was. Yeah, that's interesting. I have a lot of options right now. So my first instinct, of course, is to use this block by cloning a ton of tanks here, but if I clone tanks, then I can't leave this area anymore. So, okay, maybe this looks like I'm gonna approach from above, and when I do, then I should be able to clone a bunch of tanks and still leave this area. So let's leave that for later. There's still this thing. I haven't... Okay, this is new. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, now we can clone a bunch of tanks in order to block this teleport off. And we have one more block. So we can also block this one off quite easily. Yeah, let's use... We can push this block out. Actually, there's only one way out here, isn't there? I have to go downwards. No, actually, how do I recover a block? Because what I'm worried about... Oh, we can push a block up and then partial post... No. How'd I get a block? Because what I'm worried about... Yeah, if I push a block just down here, I can't bring it anywhere. The fact that I pushed this to the side probably means I've cooked the level, because now now I don't have the option to partial post. So, okay, what's the issue in a nutshell? The issue is that I want to bring one of these blocks out of this room. But if I push it up here, that means I'm going to need to, like, access this room. Oh, which I might be able to do by going down and teleport. I didn't consider that, but can I actually just do this? Oh, so it's actually super easy to get back here. Okay, no, then it's actually be trivial to get one of these blocks out, but of course, now that I've pushed 2 blocks to the left side, I can't do anything anymore, so let's just get back here and avoid pushing those blocks like I just did. Let's be a bit more careful. So I need to go up and then down the teleport, and that's how I get to where I want to get. Yeah. Okay, so now I have this block, which I'm just gonna leave. Well, let's see, how do I set this up? Here's the issue. So if I clone this thing, then I'm kind of stuck on the left side. No, I'm not. Okay, I can first push this over here, then I clone and go to the right. Okay, there's no issue there. That should be enough. Not sure if I should have counted or anything, but okay, let's block this one off. And I'm going to wait for everything to clone here. And that should take us one further. Okay, this is... I can actually recognize this room from how it looks. So, okay, we have 2 teeth here, and I'm pretty sure all these blue walls are fake. And okay, obviously I'm not supposed to pick up that 3rd tile. Okay, there's even one more teeth. So 3 teeth and 3 bombs. Maybe there's a reason those numbers match. Kind of wary about picking up the wrong chart. Okay, here's a glider as well as the final chip. Okay, so I could... Do I need to blow up these bombs in order to extract these blocks? I think the answer is yes, so I do actually need to blow up all 3 of these bombs. The question is just, do I want to keep teeth around or do I want an extra block? are there going to be situations in the future where it's easier to partial post with a teeth? I mean, one thing I can see immediately is that I need to push a block here. So, okay, maybe for starters, let's just blow up these upper two bombs. Oh, let's try that again. Let's blow up these upper two bombs, and then I can still think about the last bomb. But I'm at this point kind of doubting that this is a scenario where I need to keep all 3 teeth. I would say at least we keep at most 1. Okay, there's actually some more stuff over here. Okay, and this is probably for the glider. So hold on, the exit is over here. So we just need to basically partial post over here. Still missing a chip, but that chip... Okay, we get the yellow key, and I believe the glider over here was blocked by a yellow key. Yes, it was. Let's see, do we have an easy path? Oh, we just have a direct line. Okay, so the glider is just going to go directly here. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like first we need a partial post in order to get the yellow key, but how do we do that? Because so the teeth isn't going to go here. We only have 3 blocks. Let's see, 1 block goes here. Oh, hold on, we don't actually need to partial post ourselves. We only need to partial post a single block. So just having 1 block here would be enough. We don't need to set up another one. Okay, okay. So yeah, we can partial post on just 3 blocks. And okay, so I just need to push blocks to the right for the teleport. Can I push the blocks along here? Yes, I can. Okay. And I haven't seen any use for the teeth, so I'm just going to assume this guy can be blown up here, which gives us 3 more blocks. So one of those blocks goes here. And the other 2 we're going to push along here. Yeah, I saw suction boots. And I just need to partial post 2 of them to the left. And I believe I can just store them over here. Let's just store this one. And this one will take a similar route. Okay, and now when we push these to the left, we should hear one of them go into the water. Yes. Okay. Now we can get the yellow key. And this allows us to unlock the glider and get the final chip. So hold on, hold on, which path is this guy taking? It's going to bounce down here and get stuck here. So we just need to block here. And then we need to go for the left for the teleport, but we can set that up just by pushing this here in advance. And now when we push this and we have the glider to the left of us, we should be able to partial post once more. Okay. So is that actually it? Yeah, wow, is that it? Okay, this level was way easier than I was anticipating. I mean, that's not an issue with the level, it's an issue with my expectations, but I'm not sure if it even hit the top 5 of the set. That's not a complaint. I mean, this level was really fun to play. Yep, nice teleporting puzzle. And I guess we'll tackle brute force in the next video.